Hey everybody, today is March 12th and we have the pups getting another experience today. Today is going to be a little bit of a travel day, a very short travel day. They get a ride in the back of the truck from the house up our driveway to our pavilion. So it's nothing too fancy as far as distance goes. It's not like a marathon for them to experience something like that. And it's an easy chance for them to just add to their conditioning for real life. So we want to prepare the pups for their new homes. So we try to get creative and think of ways that we can do some things safely without exposing them to, other pathogens and things like that could be harmful to them at a very young age before they're fully immunized and things like that. And so we just go up our driveway to the top of our land where we have our pavilion set up. So while I'm driving, I thought I'm going to tell everybody about how we travel with pups and share a little bit about that with you. So while we travel with the pups, we have a pretty good setup. We have a truck. It's a large truck, and we've got the bed of the truck back there, and we put the shavings back there. And so the pups are already conditioned and familiar with the shavings. So introducing them to the back of the truck is very mild as far as a novelty for them. It's not stressful at all. The shavings do a couple of things. They provide a chance for good traction for them while they're back there. It's also very absorbent and things like that, so they stay really clean while they're en route wherever we need to take them. And it also provides a level of insulation from the sound, and also insulation for temperature, so they don't get hot in the summertime. They don't get cold in the wintertime. And that is due in part because we have some other insulation in the truck. We insulated the cab of the truck, and so that's fully insulated so that the back of the cab, the back of the truck doesn't turn into a solar oven or a deep freezer, depending on the time of year. And our truck has a partition window between the cab of the truck and the back, and it opens and closes, and we have some fans that we have in there to provide good fresh air, climate controlled, that's the same as the cab of the truck. So we can keep the pups cool if we need to, or keep the pups warm if we need to with the window and the fans. And they just use the climate controls from the truck. So, excuse me, I'm still getting over my cough a little bit. That lingering cough, man, I'm sick of that. So the pups do really well with the traveling. We do some things to help ease them into the traveling, just like what I'm doing right now with a very mild, short experience for them. They're only going to be in the back of the truck for a couple of minutes. And so I'll explain from where our house is to where our pavilion is a little bit of a trip. So from the top of our land, where the pavilion is, at the summit of our ridge, to our house, elevation wise, is pretty close to about 200 feet in elevation. We have lots of land, it's wooded, acreage, and things like that. And so our driveway to traverse that elevation gain is actually about a quarter mile long. It's over a quarter mile long, like closer to a half mile, from our house to top of our land with our pavilion. And so we love the pavilion. It's been a great place for us to gather and have friends over and things like that. So it's one of the first things we built when we got here. So that's how we travel with the pups, and that's a little bit about the experience that they have with this short little drive to get up to the pavilion. And right now the window's open, and you might have heard the pups. They're talking to me a little bit, but they're not like screaming their lungs out, crying. They're more just the very slightest of a whimper, similar to what they experience like when they first get used to not having mom around. And while I'm on that subject with Mama, Daffodil's doing great. The weaning process is well underway, and she was very patient with the pups and has done very good with the nursing process. And I can tell that her initiative to do the weaning wasn't really there, so we have helped facilitate her. She was very comfortable to just continue to nurse, and as the pup's teeth have come in, then I could tell she just felt torn between the nursing and the weaning process, and she's doing very well with the weaning process as well. So she did great with nursing and is doing great with the weaning process. Pups are doing great with their transition over to food and things like that. So we're here to the pavilion now, and so I'm going to pause the video and get things kind of resituated. Okay, we're all unloaded here at the pavilion. We're still in winter mode with the pavilion. We have our greenhouse plastic still wrapped, and we're gonna keep it for a little longer because it's gonna keep the storms out. So we enjoy our pavilion year round. We put some greenhouse plastic around it and have the patio heaters, and we stay warm in it, and we can do barbecues here. And when we have the pups here, we also put the wood shavings down, so we don't have to kind of babysit the poo and pee patrol quite as closely. Obviously we clean up all the poos, but we don't have to worry so much about the pees with the absorbent shavings. And the puppies are loving it at the moment. We're just here. I brought this obstacle up from the house. Already had a couple of toys up here from before. I brought the truck toys. We just keep dog toys in our truck, so those shavings stay in the truck for our dogs, for the puppies. So when we're out and about, then everything's normal for everybody. I apologize. It's a little bit of a blustery day. You're gonna hear the plastic flap a little bit, and honestly, it's going to startle the pups. That's a good thing. The pups need to learn resilience. Obviously, we don't do things to traumatize them, but they also need to learn that there's just going to be some unexpected sounds. So things that startle them are actually not a terrible thing, and things that make them think twice about everything are not the worst thing in the world. And it helps them to learn resilience, and we pay attention as those scary, startling experiences happen. We pay attention to their personalities, and we see which puppies recover quickly. They all recover from the startle, and we just pay attention to which pups do what when they startle and how fast do they recover. Sometimes it takes one pup a few seconds, and sometimes it takes another pup a few minutes. Sometimes the pups run around looking for mom for comfort, and other times the pups are a little bit more confident and they approach the novel sound, the thing that made them startle. And so some pups are a little bit more of mama, boys and girls, and others are a little more confident and courageous, and they all develop that confidence and courageous over time. Some just develop it sooner. And honestly, the confident pups help teach the more reserved pups, hey, you're gonna be fine, everything's okay, don't worry about it. And they approach the scary, startling thing, and then the reserved pups say, hey, they're not dead, they're just fine. I can go see what that is all about as well. So anyways, that's the pavilion. That's us just hanging out up here on this little bit windy day. It's a beautiful afternoon. Gosh, it's like 70 degrees or something outside. And so it's a beautiful day to have the pups out here. A little windy. So the greenhouse plastic actually helps cut the wind a little bit. And we can feel a little bit of a breeze, but not too much. There's some vents here in the plastic. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and just focus on the pups playing around and letting you see them. This is kind of an important experience for them to have. This is totally new. They've never been to the pavilion. This is their first time. So it's their first experience. Oh, that was a loud one. Yeah, that was a loud one. And we can hear the rush of the wind in the trees. That was a big breeze. So they're figuring this out. Oh, we got Miss Purple over there. She's trying to figure out what's going on with all this. Huh. So this is their first time to the pavilion. This is their first experience with some of this. Some of them are going to the comfort of what they're used to. We brought this up from the puppy room, and some are saying they do hang out in these obstacles in the puppy room. They just kind of cuddle up in them. It's a little bit of a den experience. We use these obstacles for several things. One is it's a climbing toy. One is it's a kind of a mental stimulation. They got to do some problem solving with it. And the other is, without being a crate, this is kind of a crate-like experience for them. They learn that they can go in a small kind of enclosed space and they're not trapped in there forever, and they can kind of go in and out as they please and they don't get shut in it. So these obstacles are somewhat of a crate conditioning tool as well. So they go in, they huddle, they can take a nap and sleep, and they can come out as they please, things like that. So we got a couple of them that have said, hey, I'm just gonna go in there and take a nap. I'm just gonna go in here and hang out. The ones that are out still are Dark Blue, Miss Purple, Mr. Red, and Miss Teal over here. So they're still being rather adventurous, and some of the other ones are kind of looking to just hang out in here. So, hi puppies. Hi. Do you want to come visit us? Do you want to come visit us and come and play? Come visit us and come and play. Yeah. Can you figure your way out? Huh? I know you can. Yeah. Come on. Come on, Orange. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. You can do it. Okay, come on out. Good puppy. There's Mr. Orange. He's feeling more brave and coming out. And we've got Light Pink in here still. And who else we got in there? So we got Light Blue. He's looking out the other side. So if I come over here, I bet I can encourage him and coax him out. Come over here, Light Blue. Come on. Come on. Yeah. This is your time to shine on the camera. We've already been playing with the pups already today, so some of them might be a little bit tired. In fact, Light Pink is looking like she might try to take a nap. She was just trying to lay down a little bit. Hi. Hi, you want to come out? Come out and play? We'll try to dissuade her from nap time at the moment. See if she'll come out. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good puppies. So we got Mr. Red over here. We got Light Blue out exploring again. And Dark Blue. And who went back in? Who's back in here? Mr. Orange. I'll see if I can coax him back out. He just might insist on taking a nap. Depending on how tuckered out he was before we headed out of the house. He might just insist on having nap time. So we got light pink over here. Man, Purple, you rolled around in the shavings, huh? We got Miss Purple, Mr. Light Blue. Red has gone in for a second to hang out. And the pups that are cuddling with me are Mr. Blue, Dark Blue, Light Blue, Light Pink, Miss Purple. Teal's feeling kind of excited about everything at the moment. That was a happy, bouncy playfulness to her. So this experience, I'm taking some mental notes. We're gonna start the selection process on Friday with the pups. We want to share all of our observations with the families. We take kind of the big picture look at their personalities, and each one of these experiences tells us a little bit more about them. And then we combine these experiences with our observations just from every day, and we start to see little patterns that may not be obvious in these, you know, periodic videos that we put together, and we share all of the insights that we can from our time that we've spent with them. So we've got several of them that are deciding to still try to take a nap. I think Orange and Teal are in there at the moment, hanging out. And we got Dark Blue here. We got Miss Pink, Light Pink over here. Mr. Orange is out for an adventure right now. And we have Light Blue and Miss Purple. And these guys they're fairly acclimated. I think to say at this point, with the few minutes that we've been here, all of them have acclimated to this space. They're saying this space is different than where they've been before. It's noisy. It's got this funny plastic wrap flapping in the wind that's kind of noisy, but it's not anything that they're continuing to show concern about as it flaps here and there. They're just saying, yeah, that's all right. I can do this. And they're okay to hang out in their obstacle here, in their little red den. That's totally fine. Got Miss Purple looking to poke her head out and re-enter the adventure out here. Dark Blue, Light Pink is still out. Light Blue is over here. He's been watching the plastic blow on that wall. And who else do we have out moving around? We got Orange re-entering the adventure. We got Teal re-entering the adventure. Dark Blue's settling down for a second. Miss Purple's thinking about joining the adventure again. And who's still in there besides Purple? I think that's 1, 2, 3. Who's still in there besides Purple? Mr. Red. Mr. Red is still in there, so he's laying down. Miss Purple's actually walking on him at the moment. He might get up and come out and visit. So as you can see, they're not too interested in the toys. They're still getting acclimated to this environment. And after they kind of condition themselves to the new environment, then they start to say, okay, I figured this place out. What's what's there to entertain me, and then they start to play with toys. I don't know that they're gonna play with any toys at the moment on this trip. We'll see. We'll see if anybody gets bored and wants to play with some of the toys. So light pink went in and came back out. We got teal out over here. And who else do we have? Oh, these guys might just take their nap. Purple and red might just take their naps. Huh, guys? Yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Dark blue. You're getting a little bit of a happy bounciness to your step. Miss light pink. She's getting a little more spring in her step. Mr. Orange over here is getting a little more spring in his step. Light blue is over here in the corner. He's kind of getting more spring in his step, adventurous. Let's see if we can just sit here and talk to red and purple. Come on, pups. Do you want to come out? Do you want to come out? I heard my other camera just click off. I'm gonna go see what I can do to see if I can start that really fast. Here we go. Maybe it wasn't going earlier. Maybe I didn't have the second camera going. I was gonna try to do double camera mode. And, oops, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Orange. Thought I could coax him with a toy and it bounced more than I thought. Okay, who came out? Did somebody come out? Anybody? Anybody come out? Nope. Purple and red still in there. Come on. Come on. Come here, red. Come on. Come on. I know you like me. I know if I talk to you, you might come out. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Look at all your siblings. They're getting all the love but you. Come on out. I knew it. I knew if I talked to you, you'd come. I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, we're buds. We're buds, huh? Purple, we're over here. Hey, Purple. She went out the other door. Let's go find her. She hears me. Okay. Here she is. She's coming back. Okay, come on. If I give you some scratches, then you'll come. You love your ear scratches, huh? Yeah. You love your ear scratches. There's purple. There's red. Everybody's getting their fun times, huh? Yeah. Good puppies. Good puppies. Yeah. Good puppies. Good. So I've got all 7 of them here. And as you can see, we're doing great with acclimating puppies to humans and human interaction. You could see that some of the pups were hanging out in the red spot there, and I could talk to them, just scratch their ears a little bit and coax them out. So they're starting to do very well with their human acclimation and realizing we're the source of good things, some attention and some belly scratches and all sorts of wonderful things, huh, pups? Yeah. So I'm gonna stand back up, otherwise they're not gonna play. If I get down, if I start talking to them, they just want to hang out with me. And then it's less interaction otherwise. So the human interaction is good, but we want to get them out and playing, doing lots of other things as well. Huh, Pops? Huh? Yeah. Good puppies. Good puppies. Everybody's doing really good at this stage. How long have we been here? What is it, 20 minutes? They're acclimating very well considering the amount of time we've been here. They're getting the spring to their step and bounciness. We're getting some that are starting to play with the toys. Miss Teal deciding to play with the toy. Mr. Light Blue, I'm gonna take that from you. We had a wasp nest blow down from the rafters up there somewhere. So I'll get that out of there. I'm not sure if they ate that. That would cause a problem, but let's not find out the hard way. So we got Mr. Blue. He's stretching out like he's warm. So this is the warm doggy stretch out. Huh. It's plenty warm out here. Purple's up and moving around. We got orange and light blue over here. Red's feeling more confident with the time that we got him to coax his way out. So we got orange, we got light blue, dark blue, right here, Mr. Red, light pink, and we got Miss Purple. Hey puppies. Hey. So when we enter the puppy room, we start very early. These pups are smart. Let me just say that right off the bat. They're smart. And we start making use of the time that we have with them. Obviously, we can't do a bunch of obedience training, but we can start doing some conditioning with them. So when we spend time with them, we can entice them over to us. And I'm just gonna set this down. Well, no, I'm gonna hold it. We can entice them over to us and they start responding to recall. So I'm gonna do a little whistle and some of them are gonna start responding to that. So me just getting down, Mr. Red came right over. He knows if a human's on their knees, then they're just gonna come over. So is dark blue. Light blue thought about it for a second. Here he comes. So when we get down low, puppies know, oh, it's puppy time. Humans down low. Huh. That was not my intention of coming over here to draw them over to me by kneeling down. But they already know. If we're standing up, obviously, we can't reach them. But if we kneel down, they've already associated kneeling down with human affection. And they get attention from us if we're kneeling down. And something else that we do is we just get a really high-pitched voice and we whistle, get their attention, and they come to us. So I'm not going to kneel down this time. I'm going to stay standing up and whistle and get their attention. They're all interested in something over there at the moment. Hey puppies! Hey puppies! Here they come. Good puppies! Good puppies! Hey puppies! Hey puppies! So they're all getting acclimated to recall. With us getting a high pitch, using a high pitch voice and a whistle, they started to associate that with coming back to us and positive things. So Most of them came. I think 4 or 5 out of the 7 came over. So they're all learning that. And by the time they go home, they'll all come to a whistle. So, hello, Miss Light Pink. Hello. So Light Pink now, she's looking for Mama. She's saying, okay, I've been here long enough. Now where's Mom? Now where's my Mama? And I think one other, was it Purple over here that was talking? She was looking for Mom. So they've been spending a few hours at a time away from Mom and with the weaning process. And I think the longest they've been completely separate so far is about 6 hours. So they've been longer than this, away from Mom. But at a certain point in the new environment, then they're gonna start talking to us and saying, okay, this is all new and fun, but where am I gonna go that I'm used to now? So, who's talking to us over here? Mr. Orange. He's talking to us saying, okay, I want to go back to my house. That's normal. So nothing to be concerned about with that. All of these pups, if I sat here for the next hour videoing, all the pups would take a turn doing that. So they would all eventually say, okay, this has been fun. Now I'm ready to go home. Come on, Pink. Come on. Good Pink. Good girl. Good puppies. We got dark blue by me. Red. Light blue. Pink. Hey, Pink. There you are. Here's Pink. See, we're right here. You're okay. So we got Teal and Purple that have decided that's their hangout spot over there. Purple's coming over. Come here, Purple. Come on. Come here, Purple. Come on. Teal's just deciding that is her comfort zone right there. That's fine. They all kind of pick a spot eventually. So I'm just realizing something. It's warm enough today, and I didn't bring enough water. I just heard Mr. Orange kind of panting. These pups actually might be looking for a drink. Light Pink might be saying, hey, I'm thirsty. Where's my water? I haven't found it. So I think I might wrap this up and get the pups back home, get them their drink of water. They're not stressed or dehydrated or anything like that, but I might as well quit while I'm ahead. Huh, pups? We'll get you home and get you a drink. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I hope this has provided some extra insights about the pups and their personalities and a few things that we do to condition them to get them ready for new families and their new environments by giving the pups a variety of experiences while they're here with us. So until next time, thanks for watching.